Hello, everybody. This is going to be a quick demo on how to get going on assignment 6, specifically the exponent portion. So if you've accepted your invite and cloned your repo, you'll find in the source directory the assignment 6 package. And we have a number of things. We have the Dragon debug app that will come up when you're doing the Dragon portion, max path length debug app, which will come up when you're doing max path length, believe it or not. Recursive methods is what you're going to edit, and then a test suite to get going. So for Exponent, you get passed in the base and the exponent. I can, by default, returns to return true, and you're supposed to edit this. Now, I cannot emphasize enough that Exponent is not simply base times exponent, but let's just do that for now. So we can see some errors, and we'll imagine you build this thing correctly eventually. But then we can go here to Recursive Methods Test Suite, right-click on it, and run as a JUnit test. And what that'll do is you get this tab, and you can see I'm actually passing some tests, like 1 to the first power is 1, that's good. 1 to the 40 second power, that should be 1, but we're returning 1, as you can see here. So you can see, like, I was expecting 1, but we're doing this incorrect exponent situation. This is the parameterized test. You can see that if we go here, you can see what the actual test looks like. It's just this exponent parameterized test, and what it does is takes in a base, an exponent, and what it's expecting, and that's what you can see rendered here. The test itself pretty much literally just calls your exponent function with base and exponent and sees if it's within some reasonable delta of the expected value. And we're failing a whole bunch of tests because of that. A lot of times you can say, oh, well, this is also working. 131 to the first is 131. So sometimes you can use what you're passing and what you're failing as a clue as to what's gone wrong in your program. Once it's done with these, including 0 to the -1 and 0 to the -42nd, which should be infinity. And don't worry about having to handle that. That just falls out of a nice clean implementation of Exponent. But you can see there's also this more thorough test. If we double click on this when you actually get there, you can see I'm passing all the 0 base ones. That's not a surprise since we're multiplying 0 by the number of the exponent that we want. But this checks your code on just zeros versus what the solution that you're not allowed to use, which is calling math.pow. We're going to build the recursive version. But you can see these are doing a lot. They're sort of testing from -1 to -50. 1 to 10 inclusive of all these things. So it's going to run through and test a whole lot more than these, but sometimes it's nice to be able to see just a couple of cases and see how you're doing. So with that, good luck on this portion of the assignment.